You might have heard about AlphaGuard, you might have heard about skins for cameras that not only makes them look good, but mainly, most importantly, it protects them, and you're thinking to do the same for your own camera. I've seen a couple of examples from AlphaGuard on the SL2, SL2S, but I haven't seen much on the SL3, and that is why I decided to tune up a little bit my Leica, make it a little bit more special, and most importantly, protect it from scratches and from, using it. Let's check it out. I do want to mention the fact that I wasn't paid. They don't even know that I'm making this video. This is just because I really like the outcome, how it looks. The first thing you're gonna want to do is go on their website and choose a skin. For Leica specifically, you will want to type SL3 or SL2. Those are valid for the S model as well, because basically they are the same. The only difference is on top here, it says SL3 on the top plate instead of SL3S. So there's gonna be a little tiny different misalignment, but I really don't care about that. I chose white because it looks really, really cool, but you can choose whatever there is on their website. There's a lot of choice, from black to red to blue to green to, you can even make it look like the reporter edition of the SL2S, which was absolutely amazing. And yeah, so first thing, choose your skin. Next, little parenthesis, for shipping outside the US, you're gonna have to take international UPS Express shipping. This is gonna cost you quite some money. That's the only drawback on purchasing the skins. I didn't find them here in Europe, so you have to buy them from AlphaGuard. It tends to be a little bit on the expensive side, and the shipping is only priority. You cannot choose anything else because they had issues in the past where things were not arriving and so forth. So you're gonna pay, but I got this within 2 days after they shipped it. Once you get your skin, it's gonna be in this sort of little plastic thing with a QR code. That QR code is basically the manual. It's a sheet, a PDF that you can use to see how to stick the stickers and what sequence and whatnot. By the way, if you want to check the QR code that you see on the screen, you can go check it out so you can see what I'm talking about. When you pull out the sticker sheet, it looks like this. Well, now it's empty, obviously, but I'm going to put some B-roll that shows you how it looks. You have all the stickers on it. It is great. But this is white on white, so it's pretty hard for me to see what was happening. Thank God I had that QR code and the manual. That was actually very well explained, very straightforward, and it's a no-brainer. It's easy to install. Putting the stickers on the camera can be pretty tedious. I mean, if you have a good level of dexterity and you're good at these things, then it can be actually pretty fun. For me, it took me about 2 to 2.5 hours because of, for example, the Leica logo, and the writing Leica were pretty intense to align. For example, in the A here, there's a little sticker inside the A, a little triangle that you have to stick. That's very tiny. One thing I would suggest you get along with the stickers is the little kit to apply the stickers on. You have this little thing to, press it down. And tweezers, those are going to be necessary to put the stickers on to reach those hard places where you normally can't go. You obviously don't have to put everything, you decide. There is also a part that goes on the leather of the camera. It is not actual leather, but it is faux leather, and this is going to protect that part as well. So you're going to first put the white, I call it white, but the top and bottom stickers, and then you're going to want to put this part on the camera so that everything is nicely sealed. Now, this is not going to leave residues. That's the thing. I haven't had it on for 5 years like other people that made videos on YouTube, but I can tell you, based on the website, based on other people's reviews and comments and feedback, this doesn't leave any marks. Also, dug a little bit on the 3M website and online to see this type of vinyl stickers. Are they going to leave any residues, with heat, with time and so forth? And no, they won't. You cannot remove this, obviously. You can remove it if you want to realign and whatnot, but once you press it down, it is final. It will stay on your camera. It is going to be something you'll have to remove with the tweezers or just by pulling out. It's going to leave your camera clean, scratch-free. And when I shoot weddings, for example, or events with my SL3S or, my cameras, I tend to not really think about them so much and to be in the moment. So it's good to have my, some peace of mind that my camera is not going to get scratched because of the usage. They give you 3 battery stickers. That's something I was a little concerned about. What if I only have one and I have two batteries. Every time I swap, you're gonna see it. Well, no, they give you three in case you have more than one. I personally have two batteries, but I'm gonna keep that one in case I get a third one. So all your batteries will have that pattern underneath. So when you plop it in the camera under here, it's gonna look nice. They suggest you use a heat gun or a hair dryer for this faux leather part here. I did not use that, but since it's very hot right now in Switzerland, I've been shooting a bunch of events since I got my camera back, and it was really hot, so probably it did stick now to the camera properly. So what do I think about putting a skin on a camera such as Leica? Because I use Leica, and there's a lot of Sony, Canon, and other brands out there, reviews and videos about these Alpha Guard skins. But specifically for Leica, at first I was a little bit, concerned that I would, ruin my camera or leave marks or make it look a little cheapo and so forth. Now, it doesn't look cheapo. It looks good. It looks premium. It feels good in the hand also. And I don't feel like my grip is taken away because the original grip, the texture of the faux leather is not that grippy. So it is very similar to what you would get with your camera. Without putting it on. And it's good to know that, especially for a camera like this, it will keep a good resale value and it will not get damaged over time. So my answer to should I put a skin on my Leica camera is yes, you should. Go ahead, have fun, find something fun, find something, that you like. I would love to see photos of your cameras. If you want to send some to me, feel free to do so. I'll put my email address underneath here, and I would like to see the results of your own Leica camera. Take care, keep smiling, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future content. Cheers.